Nakile. Today I received this one. I don't know if you can see this. No, not today. Like a few days ago I received this one. It's YKI Test. It's YKI exam result, like national Finnish exam, national Finnish language. I don't know what to call, but I will put the link. I will put the name here. So back in May 21st this year, just last month. No, last month is in June. Like yeah, in May. So I took a test, YKI test, in intermediate level, keskitaso, and the result just came. Like when you go to the test, they said that the result will come within 2 months, but I think it's just 1 month and a little bit, and it already came. So when I opened it, I was very excited, you know. So when you open, there will be 3 papers that you will see. Number 1 is like this. Yleiset kielitutkinnot toritus. Yeah, and it will show the level, and in behind you will see this is A1, A2. This one is perustaso, and then keskitaso intermediate, it's B1 and B2, and then this one is fluent Finnish, and it's C1, C2. So I took keskitaso intermediate, and it costs around 140 euro. Yeah. So, and you need to pass either all of that, or you have to pass in particular pair. Me, I passed 3, and another one I will show you. This is my Finnish result. At first, I was a little bit surprised with my kirjoittaminen because I was expecting more, you know. And then my puhuminen, I knew on that test, on the test day, that I was pretty nervous and excited. I got to know about the test. I prepared a little bit before, but I didn't know that we all will be speaking at the same time, and it distracted me, and I just cannot focus. I just lost my focus at some point, but I tried to get back in time, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I already request for the new check of my speaking, so we will see. And this checking and this one, just to recheck, it takes 3 months. 3 months, and for one part it costs 50 euro just to check. However, if your skill change, for example, now it's below 3. If it changed to be 3, I'm gonna get refund. However, I'm not positive about this, but at least I have some hope. I will update you guys later when I receive the decision, and this decision cannot be appealed. And okay, let's talk about how long I have been studying Finnish. I have been studying Finnish with integration course with TE for, I think the course will be 9 months, but back then when I took a test, it's more like 8 months and a half. And by that time, I already took to internship. So I had been into places for doing internship, and it helps me with listening pretty good, even though it was pretty hard back then. And just a week before the test, I got really sick, and I was so tired, exhausted, and I have runny nose all day long, and I was just hoping that I could get recovered, you know, like my health will be recovered just in time before the test. So, but finally it just got better, just maybe a day before the test. and I didn't prepare much at all. I was pretty busy with internship, and I was pretty busy with another course which is taught in English. So my brain is kind of confused. I want to go all the way with Finnish, but there's another course that I need to take, and it's in English. So I thought I didn't do my best. And then for listening, I didn't train much before the test at all. Or I didn't train at all, but what I did train was reading, I think 2 passages, and then also writing. Because in writing, I think there's main thing, one, it's about kertominen, like telling about yourself. It can be, the topic can be your country, can be your favorite food, can be about yourself, your dream or whatever. And then another one would be I think it's email to your friend, or you send postcard to your friend or something. That's what I wrote. I wrote something like I invite my friends to the party at my house, and then so this one I also use a lot of like spoken language. And then the complaint letter, the topic can be like you send letter to some kind of services, palvelu, and then you will complain like why you're not happy and what can be improved, for example. And I got a topic about VR that I sent a complaint for the train office, that the train that I used, the people, the staff over there, they were not polite, or that was, I made it up, so just to make a complaint later. And then after that it's gonna be like opinions, I think opinion expression mielipide, and there will be 2 topics for you to choose, and then you choose one. So I chose something with recycling clothes, yeah, something like that. And there's another one, it was about exercise or something like that. So I don't know much about exercise. When I prepare at home before YKI test, I let my husband choose a topic, and then he chose topic like climate change, and I was like, that is very hard. So I prepared like 1 full A4 for climate change. So I use some of those vocabulary to mix with my mielipide essay. Yeah, so I wrote a lot, and I was managed to write everything in time. Writing, that's why I was expecting a little bit more than 3, but anyway, maybe the mistake that I made, or it's not enough to be B2, to be 4. So yeah, even though I use a lot of vocabularies that I know so far, something can be like pretty some structure, like complicated structure, and then I show the tense that I know in the past, past perfect, and then like passive or things, and also comparison that I know so far, but I still get 3. However, yeah, I'm okay, I think. And then with speaking, yeah, I already told you, so I was nervous. However, I got it checked, I will tell you later. And then one thing that my friends say that they cannot finish it in time is teksti umrataminen, like reading comprehension, because it's like articles, passages, they're too long, they're like A4 paper. And then when you read, first I try to read everything and it just doesn't work, and then I realized, oh my god, the time is running, the time is ticking, I really need to get it done. So then I skim it, and it still didn't work. So I read question first, and then I try to look for the answer, and then I skim reading. So, but for you guys who already know the techniques how to take a test, I think that would work well for you. But for me, you know, I'm not used to read the test. So yeah, it took me some time, but yeah, I was able to do everything in time. And for Buhen Umrataminen, it's speaking. It's listening. You listen to what they say, and then you write down. There's some multiple choices, and then also right or wrong answer. And another one is to write the answer. For the last part, it was a little bit challenging for me because I was listening to what she's saying, and the audio was saying something about the train and also the accident, and then I tried to write the answer, and suddenly she talked about another thing, and I forgot what I was about to write. You know, like I wish it could pause for me a little bit so I can write, but you know, that is not gonna be the test if it was just like that. So it's not the test in the class, it's a real test. So she speaks so fast, and then I was able to write just maybe some of that. So I got 3.0, and yeah. So let's get back to this. 3 paper. Number 1 is like certificate of your test, and then second one, it's about saying, for example, like if you get like 1, 2, or 3, 4, or 5, 6, it equals to this, something like this. And then it also say here that kes kita voi olla alle 3 tai 4. If you're not happy, they will tell you this one. You have time to think and also to make a request for recheck within 14 days after you get the result. So I just did it last night after thinking, yeah. I actually want to get B2 because I want to go to study in the university with Finnish program. So like Tampere University, they require B2 in all skills. So I'm gonna need to take the new test anyway. But this test, it was paid by the school. I mean, TE toimisto, TE office, they pay school, and then the school pay us. Yeah, but after this, if I wanna take a test again, I will pay by myself. Yeah, and okay, one thing I want to mention is this is my notebook that I used to study Finnish. In intensive course, the teacher is really, she's really good, the way she explained, the way she answered, but it also requires you to do hard work by yourself after class. I know that many people, even though they take the same course with me, I'm not talking about my friend in the class, okay? Even though they take the course, but the pace that they are studying is not the same. It depends on person, how well they can study, and also how diligent they study. So if you are diligent, you are dedicated, and you work hard, I'm sure you will pass the Keskitaso just after integration course, like 9 months. Yeah. So in this notebook, after I study each day, I will summarize, for example, like grammar or new vocabulary. At the beginning, I did that a lot, but at some point, I took another course which is taught in English, and I cannot make time for this very well because that course also, I also need to do a lot of tests in English. So yeah, that's why. For example, at the beginning, I was writing like kiitos, and then blah blah blah, Mr. For example, thank you for your help, kiitos avusta. And then yeah, in English you can make like thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for coming, thank you for cooking, thank you for basically anything. But here, if it's a verb, if it's a noun, you can put Mr. like kiitos ruoasta. Then yeah, I try to write it down so I can see the pattern, like how it's going, like everything in our head, in our mind, we cannot just literal translate into Finnish. Some structure, it needs to be changed, and then we really need to study the nature of the language, how it's used, how it's spoken, and how it's formed. Yeah, so yeah, that really helps me. And then yeah, I pretty wrote a lot of things here, and also vocabulary, and yeah, for example, telling the time, yeah, from which time to which time, yeah, Mr. Mihin. And then what else I want to mention? And yeah, for practice speaking, how did I practice my speaking at home or outside the class? First of all, when I was studying English in school or in my free time, I try to imagine situation and things in my head, like scenario, how am I gonna say if someone asks this, how am I gonna say, how am I gonna respond. This thing happens a lot, but for Finnish, the structure are very different. So you really need someone to listen to you and see if they can understand. For me, my husband is Finnish, so he can listen to me, and his family. At the beginning, they didn't talk to me in Finnish because I'm not able to speak Finnish, But now they speak with me more, especially his father. And then I try to find friends outside the class, especially native speaker. In Tampere, on Facebook, there's a group called Uusia Ystäviä Tampere. You can check that out. For Finnish, can also check that out if you want to find some friends. So I was able to find 1 or 2 friends, and then there was an app called Kommu that is young entrepreneur. I think they're trying to build this app to make it really work and then professional, and then it's good app, and now it's developing a lot. And yeah, I was able to find a friend like 1 or 2 from there as well to practice my Finnish speaking, and then it really helps me. Even though you don't have Finnish husband, Finnish partner, but if you're working hard, you really want to work on your speaking. There are also like Red Cross or Marhaban that I did internship before, so you can go there and then you can talk to them, talk to people, just to practice, just talk, just open your mouth and then keep talking. They will help you, and then when you talk, you will hear yourself too, so you will know that, oh, this one I make mistake, but yeah, if it's still understandable, that people understand what you're saying, and then yeah, I think it's pretty good. And what's another one? Yeah, so I got compliment a lot from my husband, my husband's friend, my friend, and also 3 teachers that I study with. So they compliment my speaking, that I speak pretty good Finnish. And then there was a time in March that I met my what is it called in English? TE consultant, like TE oma valmentaja. So I met her and when we talked mainly in Finnish, and yeah, it went pretty well. She was surprised that wow, I can speak Finnish already. And but just in YKI Test, I was too nervous, and then yeah, maybe it didn't go well. However, let's stay hopeful. Telling myself to stay hopeful. Maybe the result will change in 3 months. Who knows if they check again? But if it doesn't change, then it must be back then bad. But yeah. So I hope you can pick up some things that I'm trying to make a point here, and I wish you have good luck with your YKI test, or you try to study Finnish, try to be able to speak and communicate with your people. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, and I will update you guys later. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I really appreciate that. Bye bye.